injured list for another 4 weeks. And didn't the Hornets like that? Muggsy Bogues assist to Hersey Hawkins for the 3 that gives Charlotte the late lead. Now, Danny Ainge had the chance to take it to overtime. He misses the shot. 5'3" Bogues gets the biggest rebound of the night. He and the game just ran away from Phoenix. To New York, where Patrick Ewing again shows his class with this baseline jumper to demoralise the Clippers. New signing, Derek Harper, here he is running the point, sets up a chain of passes, finished by who else? And the Knicks are looking good for that title. To San Antonio, John Lucas says go, and the Admiral is off. David Robinson was on fire. He led the NBA scorers and still does. This time he dunks on, that's right, it's Luke Longley. Try this, an alley-oop from Dennis Rodman. No problem for Robinson. He blocked, he did everything. He was unstoppable. Here he is blocking a Luke Longley shot, 27 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, 8 blocks. The 12th triple-double of his illustrious career. The hatless Mavs are still on just 2 wins. Houston gave Boston their 6th straight defeat at the Garden. Indiana and Golden State also won their matches. Philly thrashed the Clippers. Cleveland upset the Magic. And in the battle for Central Division, Atlanta beat Chicago. This is one of 27 Bulls turnovers that led to 32 Atlanta points. Mookie Blaylock, one of the best in the league this year, finishing off. One of the finds of the year, Bulls benchman Steve Kerr, very sweet. But Dominique Wilkins, 19 points. Check this for a drive and superb touch. The Hawks 23-7 now in Central. Meantime, Orlando slipped a little in the Atlantic. Shaq blocked? I don't believe it. Cavs coach Mike Fratello says more, please. Well, Mike, Gerald Wilkins stepped up for a season-high 38 points, including a barrage of 3-pointers. The Cavs a badly needed win.
Tasting no sugar.
And this week's action reel are those streaking Seattle Supersonics. The Sonics, owner of the NBA's best record, ran roughshod over 4 Western Conference opponents this past week. First up were the defending Western Conference champion Phoenix Suns.
Shrimp follows. They're banging the boards. You talk about power rebounding.
In the second half of the game, the Sonics turned up the defensive intensity and turned out the lights on Phoenix.
We did what we had to do. We came out aggressive, jumped all over them, and let the starters get some rest for tomorrow night.
The following night, the Sonics traveled to Los Angeles, where they captured their 4th win in a row against a struggling Clipper team.
Outside, McMillan grabs it, whirls away, all the way to the rack in El Capitan.
After a sluggish first half, Seattle opened things up in the third quarter to take a 14-point lead, as Sean Kemp led the way with 22 points and 15 rebounds.
We struggled a little bit with our shots there in the first half, and basically hung in there defensively, played tough, and rebounded the ball better in the second half and won the ball game.
Friday, it was back to the Emerald City for Sacramento. The Kings, winners of 4 of their last 5 games, played the Sonics extremely tough. However, with the score deadlocked at 72 after 3 quarters, Seattle's defense took over, and they held off the Kings for a 102-93 victory.
Tonight we dug in and beat a team that played with a lot of spirit, a lot of energy.
They won 9 of their last 10. They won 5 in a row.
Finally, on Saturday, the Sonics were simply too much for the Utah Jazz. Again, it was Seattle's defense and balanced scoring which propelled them to their 6th straight win.
And Seattle with an easy win as they run it up big.
Also on a roll lately are those high-flying Atlanta Hawks. And last week against Charlotte, right from the opening tip, it was all Atlanta. The Hawks destroyed the Hornets 133-94 as the human highlight film Dominique Wilkins returned from an ankle injury and led all scorers with 25 points.
Linked to the floor to Dominique, and a finger roll. And the Omni explodes. The Hawks' run is up to 17-1 in the last 340.
Behind a relentless third-quarter attack, the Hawks went on to bury the Hornets and maintain the best record in the East.
Game plan was to get out and run, but the main one was just to stay up on the three-point shooters. We had great three-point shooters, and just to switch on the outside, and we were successful, and we'll see what happened.
A few days later, the Hawks extended their league best home record to 13-1 as they defeated Portland 100-85, holding the Blazers to their lowest point total of the season.
Throw to a wide-open Dominique.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's perfect. That's a 9-9 on that jumper, Tim.
Once again, the Hawks were paced by Dominique's game-high 26.
The Atlanta Hawks are 21-7 still. the best record in the NBA's Eastern Conference.
They're a good team. We respect that, and I think you got to come out and play to win, you know. And what we had at stake was that we're playing so well at home, and we want to continue that. So, you got to take satisfaction in beating everybody, and especially good teams.
Later in the week, the Surging Hawks would host the Resurgent Cavs and a former coach in our marquee matchup.
To have the emotion of the two coaches, you have the Atlanta Hawks team, the hottest team and the #1 team in the East, playing against a team that's trying to find itself.
They're snowed in up in Boston. Cavaliers didn't arrive in Atlanta until around 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Despite their travel woes, Mike Fratello's Cleveland Cavaliers bolted out in front early with some crisp offense.
Dominique works his way around Phils, but the shot a little strong, rebounded by Williams, off to Mark Price. Price will stop and fire from three-point land. Price, nice pass inside to Bobby Phils. 2 more for Phils.
Lenny Wilkinson had his fill as the Hawks floundered and trailed by 10. But just as they have all season, Atlanta responded to their coach's demand.
Back it comes to Kevin Willis. He got around Brian Doherty. Nice move. Blaylock working his way free, and Price, Mookie.
The Cavs still led 50-45 at the break, but seemed to be out of gas as the second half began.
Maybe some of that tiredness of a busy week and a long day is beginning to take effect.
To compound their woes, it appeared that Neek had turned it up a notch.
Well, see, there's a factor now. Mike Fratello's going to want to quiet this down.
Wilkins was unstoppable as he connected on 6 of 7 in the third.
Dominique from out three-point land, cans another one. He's having one of his better nights tonight.
When he wasn't shooting, he was posting up his little brother and finding the open man.
Baskets come easy for Atlanta, come very difficult for Cleveland at this stage of the game.
The Hawks first finished off the road-weary Cavaliers.
And Stacey Ogden, no, but Dominique, 102-89, and the Hawks will go to 22-7.
If people are still guessing if we for real or not, they better sit back and look at themselves, because this team won 21 out of 24 games. He's beaten some of the best teams in the league. We're a good team, and I think people should start to realize that and see that now.
Now a look at 2 rising stars who share the same arena. New York City's had a long history of playground legends, but none of them were any bigger than the backcourt wizard from Queens by the name of Kenny Anderson.
He's the greatest guard in the history of New York City basketball.
Meanwhile, in Detroit, Michigan, there was another young star blossoming on the local playgrounds. This phenom rolling out of the Motor City was Derek Coleman.
Oh, is this boy special?
Both youngsters would end up leaving their hometowns to go to college. Anderson headed to Georgia Tech, where he showed fans across the nation what a special player he was.
Oh, yes! Oh, I can't believe it! Oh, that's awesome! He's a 3S man! He's super! He's sensational! He's superb!
Coleman packed his bags for Syracuse, where he powered his way through the Big East and became the top player in the nation.
Highlight film. Hello.
Their paths were destined to meet in the NBA, where they would ultimately become teammates in New Jersey.
With the first pick in the 1990 NBA draft, the New Jersey Nets select Derek Coleman from Syracuse.
Coleman is the prototype for the power forward of the 90s. He combines inside strength with agility, ball handling, and a deadly outside shooting touch.
The power forward of old is just the post-up, the dirty work guy. You know, I do that. I post up and do the dirty work for my team, I would say. But Derek Coleman also has a finesse side to his game where guys that are usually my size, I have the advantage of taking them out because I handle the basketball so well. I try to just add to the game that Derek Coleman can do the dirty work, but he also can do a lot of other things too.
The New Jersey Nets select Kenny Anderson from Georgia Tech.
The draft brought Kenny back home to the scene of past glory. As a rookie, he showed flashes of brilliance. And though he struggled at first for playing time, when he finally got his opportunity, there was no turning back.
The kid from Queens.
I knew one day my chance would come, and when my chance, came, I was going to be ready.
Now with Special K running the break and DC filling the lane, the Nets have a 1-2 punch that figures to be among the league's best for years to come.
the break. Coleman!
They're just the force in this league, and I think everybody knows it. They're the two guys that have to lead. They're great players.
So what began as a tale of two cities ends in New Jersey for Coleman and Anderson, as these former playground legends have joined forces to become two of the league's brightest young stars.
We've just been on the rise, and I think the sky's the limit for us right now. As long as we just come out and just play the game of basketball, I mean, I think the sky's the limit.
Trade involving the New York Knicks and the Dallas Mavericks. Point guard Derek Harper was sent from the struggling Mavs to the injury-plagued Knicks in exchange for swingman Tony Campbell and a conditional first-round pick in 1997. Campbell joins his fifth NBA team in 10 years and should help the young Mavs, while the floor leader Harper will get the opportunity of a lifetime.
Tony goes the distance. Tony reverse layup.
You know, this is what I've asked for over the last year and a half to 2 years, is an opportunity to go somewhere and legitimately have a shot at winning a championship. And I think being traded to New York gives me this opportunity.
Shaquille O'Neal took the opportunity to be named NBA Player of the Month as he led the Magic to their best start in franchise history.
Down inside the Shaq, back to the basket against King. Turnaround jump shot is good.
Instrumental in the resurgence of the Warriors this season is the first pick in the '93 draft, multi-talented Chris Webber. Golden State's big man was recognized for his contributions as he was awarded the Coca-Cola Classic Rookie of the Month honors. While Coach Jerry Sloan of the Utah Jazz received the IBM Coach of the Month award for orchestrating his team to an 11-3 mark in December. And finally, Phoenix Suns all-star forward Charles Barkley was placed on the injured list after suffering a tear in his right quadricep tendon. Smoking in this week's On Fire, some rookies on a rampage. First to go off was the lightning-quick Lindsey Hunter. Detroit's first-round pick found all kinds of ways to blow past the Bulls for 29 points.
Makes the baseline move, lost it, got it back. Shot clock at 13 as Hunter long there. He can shoot it from half court. Hunter has it. Looking for the opening. Drives inside, puts it off, and somehow got that one to roll in. Here, Fowler's screen roll. Tony played that very well. Hunter now goes fires again.
Striking deep in the heart of Texas this week was Mavs rookie Jamal Mashburn. The versatile Mav forward scorched the Rockets for a career-high 37 points as the first-year man played like a savvy veteran.
Mashburn, shot around Olajuwon. Mavericks clear the floor for him on the left side. Mashburn is red hot in this one. Jamal Mashburn with 27.
Another rookie on the move was Milwaukee Buck big man Vin Baker. The 6'11 forward, who was the 8th pick in last year's draft, showcased his skills as he burned the New Jersey Nets for a career-high 29 points and 12 rebounds.
PJ. And Rakowski looks up. Here's Baker. Clamp time.
And here's this week's NBA Encore. Let's get right to it with some sweet slam that were sent home special delivery.
Johnson down the Sprewell flying. Oh, what a feed to Webber. Anderson with Bradley back to challenge. You knew that was coming.
Well, that's new Roddy Cycli was coming, but still couldn't stop him.
Cycli with a slammer, a windmill slammer.
All right, now that we got your attention, it's time for some gourmet dishes. The first one served up by Tallis Frank.
Rebound Frank into Luke Longley.
Pac-Man's ready to gobble you up.
Again, 2-on-1. Here's Williams now.
Oh, behind the back to Wilson.
And how about some finger food from Mark Aguirre?
Oh, what a nice touch by Aguirre.
All right, enough of this hospitality stuff. Now you're on your own as these gentlemen take you into the paint.
Peeler underneath, puts it up, blocked. A great, great block by Mutombo. Dale Ellis.
Rejected by Owens.
Down the middle, Jackson. Jackson moves the ball over the shoulder to Harper. He puts it up, blocked from behind.
And finally, a quick look at some odds and ends from around the league. Even MJ couldn't do that.
You can't let a guy jump around like he's on the end of a string.
Hey, stay close, because things can get pretty intense along the baseline. Oh, he's down for the count.
Oh, come on, that's a foul. It's a brawl right now. First attack.
I beg your pardon.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Real funny sitting on the sideline.
Well, you know, that's not always the case, Clifford. Now we take an inside look at the young and athletic Denver Nuggets. With an average age of only 25 years, Denver has a team which may be short on experience, but not on talent.
Blocked by Brian Williams. Here's LaFonso Ellis. Ellis blasts off. Twisting and turning, Reggie Williams lines it up to Bryanston, and he buries the ball.
For the past 2 seasons, the Nuggets have been trying to carve a niche for themselves in the NBA. And now it seems they could be on the cusp of something big.
I think that last year, we kind of went through our growing pains as a young team, and now we're starting to develop and start to mature, and hopefully, we'll continue to translate into some victories for us.
Though they're blessed with energetic youth at every position, the Nuggets are still trying to define their roles as leaders.
Many guys on our team step up into that leadership role in different ways. I try to be a silent leader. I don't say very much. I try to go out and do it on the floor and let my actions speak. Reggie Williams has definitely been a great leader for us the last couple of years. Mahmoud steps up in that position, and definitely the big fella. Dikembe has done a tremendous job. He block a shot, get a tough rebound, and what happens, everybody gets all excited, and we start to play some good basketball.
Reggie Williams, the former Georgetown star. Nice one bounce to step down and one.
But it's not only on the court where the Nuggets are a precocious bunch. Their head coach Dan Issel's also just learning in his second year at the helm.
I don't care if we get beat by 50 points. We are not going to stop. Never stop.
It's kind of unusual that you would think that with a young team like ours, management and ownership would have wanted a veteran coach. Obviously, having never coached at any level before, there were a lot of things that I had to learn. And, hopefully, I'm progressing as a coach as well as the team is progressing as basketball players. And maybe that'll all come to bear some real nice fruits here in a couple of years.
While the Nuggets look to eventually join the NBA's elite, for now, their winning record at home and recent accomplishments on the road are hopeful signs for the future.
The Nuggets have come in here and really putting a whipping on Houston.
I think the Houston game boosted our confidence even more. A lot of guys, a lot of people didn't expect us to come in and win that game. We came in, we worked hard, we executed, and I think that boosted our confidence and let us know how good we can be in the future and how good we are now. And we just keep working hard.
And now that we have you on the edge of your seat, it's time for the top 10 plays of the week.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In our courtside countdown, we tip things off with a Cougs game winner in Washington.
Gugliotta on the drive, trying to win it. He's got it.
And this week's number 9, Chris is back, and so is the Mullen Magic.
Mullen in traffic, great shot underneath, busts the foul. What an acrobatic play by Mullen.
Oh, how about this dunk by Denver's 6'1" demolition man?
Given room. He didn't do that to Robert Mack.
Oh, but the Hawks still rule the skies.
Stacey from Mookie. Over the top of Gaddison with no respect.
At number 6, we move on to Indiana, where it's Miller time.
Miller in the lane, over the shoulder. Oh, what a tough shot. He's got all the shots.
Yeah, and how's this for a 3-front attack by the Golden State Warriors?
Another great pass. Johnson to Weber. Oh, brother. Dynamic.
Yeah, and at number 4, we got a wild one as the Bullets Doug Overton goes over the backboard for the bucket.
Yeah. Oh, a shot by Doug Overton just into the game with the scoop.
Yeah, and how many times have we seen Rod Strickland do stuff like this?
Strickland, it counts, and the foul. What a move by Rod Strickland, who is the best in an off-balance situation at flipping it off glass with the reverse.
The Bucks are on the break, and guess who comes out of the clear blue?
Storm down the lane again, lay it up, go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Blue Edwards on the follow and the jam. Oh, yeah. That's highlight film.
And for the number 1 play of the week, James Robinson blazes a trail in New York.
Oh, what a move by the rookie James Robinson, who can explode. He's only 6'1". He's listed at 6'2", but he's about 6'1".
Well, the ladders now. We'll go to the